The new set trailer is finally here. Hello, welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to take a look at the new mini set trailer for Extradimensional Crisis, which is going to be coming out a week from today, so that's super exciting. This set is going to be focused all on the Ultra Beasts, which we did know from leaks that would be the case, but we finally got confirmation that Ultra Beasts are coming to Pocket, which is super exciting. I tried my best to not look at any spoilers, so I'll be looking at it for the first time today and seeing what these new Ultra Beasts are going to bring to this format. Now, on a side note, you may notice that I might sound a little weird. That is because I did get my tonsils removed, but I'm feeling fine, just a little swole, a little Buzzwole, if you know what I mean. Okay, on that bad pun, let us get started. We're going to watch through the trailer full, and then we're going to go back and dive deep into some of the cards specifically. So, let's get started. Ooh, starting off strong. Ooh, Buzzwole, yes! Okay. Interesting. Okay. Nihilego, Guzzlord. Oh my god. Okay, we're getting some... Ooh, I like that Blacephalon art. Tabu Coco EX. Alright. Oh, I can't wait to see the Lucifer card. Okay, we got a lot of stuff there, so let's take a look at all the cards specifically. Okay. Alright, we have Buzzwole. Let's look at Buzzwole real quick. Ultra Beast, 140 HP. Okay, not bad. It's a basic, right? So that should be pretty good. Alright, we got 2 attacks. Punch, 2 colorless, 30. And then Big Beat for 3 energy. You're doing 120. You can't use Big Beat again. Okay, I can see some synergy with maybe like Leafeon EX or maybe Superior to get to double energy boost. I'm excited to see what the Ultra Beast supporters are going to be like. All right, let's look through some of the other cards here. Let's scrub a little bit faster. Okay, we have Nihilego. I think I'm pronouncing these names right. I did spend some time trying to pronounce all these Ultra Beast names. Oh, okay. Nihilego. Your opponent's active Pokemon takes plus 10 damage from being poisoned. Okay, that's actually really nice. You compare this up with like Barb, and then it has the attack new wave for 2 energy, 30, and then your active Pokemon is now poisoned. Okay, that's actually really good, because now that puts poison on the same stat as burn. Okay. And we have so many ways to poison things too. Okay, that's going to be a cool inclusion. It does have only 70 HP, so it's a little bit low, but you can pair this up with a lot of other cards as well. Okay, we have Guzzlord too. 170 HP basic. That's insane. That's such high HP. Okay, flip a coin to get tails. For each head, discard a random energy from your opponent's active Pokemon. Oh, Grindcore is going to be so toxic. Oh my god, that's basically just a grunt and an attack, and it's 2 colorless energy, so you could splash this in like any deck. Oh god, and then you have Tyrannical Hole, does 120 for 4 energy. Okay, that's gonna be insane. Oh, that's gonna make some decks really difficult to go up against. Okay, we have what is it called? Celesteela? Again, trying to pronounce these names. Okay, Ultra Thrusters. Once during your turn, you may switch your active Ultra Beast with one of your bench Ultra Beasts. So we basically have Solgaleo, but for Ultra Beasts. That's actually really cool. So I'm wondering if there's going to be like a theme deck with Ultra Beasts. Like if you could just mix and match and choose how you want to play. That could be really cool. And then this is also colorless too, so you could use this in, say, like a Guzzlord deck or a Nihilego deck. Okay, flip a coin. If Tails' attack does nothing. Okay, you may not want to use this, but it is an option. Alright, interesting. Okay, so we have that. Okay, let's see some of these cards as well. Okay, we have Circuitry, 100 HP, not bad. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now confused, I believe. I think that is confusion for 3 energy. You could power this up with like Pachirisu. That's not too bad. You're hitting for 60. Maybe. I don't know how great that's going to be, but let's see if we get some cool supporters for it. Okay, Kartana, basic, you're doing 40 for 1 energy. That's not bad. That's like a same as like Farfetch, right? So we now have an Ultra Beast version of Farfetch, which is pretty cool. And then Pheromosa, same thing, 70 HP, so a little bit on the lower end. This attack does 20 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon, but it does 20 plus 20. This could be really cool actually in a Decidueye deck. You could ping, it basically acts as like Rowlet, right? So you ping 20 to the active and then 20 to the bench, and then you can use what is it called? The pain, nothing but pain, the pain attack. All right, let's keep going. All right, so I love this Blacephalon art. Beat Punk. This Pokemon also does 70 damage to itself, but 3 fire energy, you're doing 130. That's not too bad. That's actually really good. You do 70 to yourself, so you won't get a lot of attacks with this unless you use a bunch of healing, but even then, I don't even think Center Lady can heal this enough. So you may use this as like an alternate attacker in like a fire deck. Alright, Stack Attacker. Brass Rock during your opponent's next turn. This Pokemon takes 20 less damage from attacks. Not too bad. Does 40. Decent. And then Nagadadel. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now poisoned, and you do 40. It is a stage 1, but that's a pretty efficient cost. So you could pair this up with like the Nihilego, and then get some extra poison chip from that. So that's pretty cool. Let's look at some other cards. Okay, we got a bunch of cards here. Okay, these are all the Ultra Beasts together. Okay. I feel like I'm missing something. Did I miss something earlier? I think I saw most of the Ultra Beasts. Okay. Let's see. Okay, yeah, Tapu Koko. Let's look at Tapu Koko real quick. Alright. Tapu Koko EX, 130 HP. Plasma Hurricane. Take a lightning energy from your energy zone and attach it to this Pokemon. Okay, so it has self-ramp, which is really good, because of that Mach Bolt you can do by turn 3. And you're hitting for 90. This could be splashable in a lot of lightning decks. Pair this up with Oricorio as well, or maybe Magnezone, right? This could be a pretty good early game attacker. So I could definitely see this seeing some play in lightning decks. Okay, we got a bunch of cards here. Oh yeah, we have Type Null. Flip a coin of heads, as the attack does 20 more damage, so 40 for 1 energy. Nothing too crazy here. Okay, yes, the Lucamine. I'm excited to see this. You can use this card only if your opponent has gotten at least 1 point. Choose one of your Ultra Beasts, attach 2 random energy from your discard pile to that Pokemon. That's gonna be insane. Oh my gosh. This could be so good for these Ultra Beasts, because there's some high energy attack costs like the Guzzlord with Tyrannical Hole. You could use this to attach to. It's essentially like Kiawe, but you don't end your turn. Now you do have to give up a point to use this, so you have to use this towards like the mid to late game. But I could definitely see this being crazy for Ultra Beasts. Okay, super excited about testing that card out. Let's see what else we got. Okay, yep, we got Zeraora, which is a personal favorite of mine. At the end of your first turn, take a lightning energy from your energy zone and attach to this Pokemon. Okay, so self-attachment through an ability. I don't think we've seen something like that. I don't think we have a card that does that, so that's actually really cool. And it does, for 2 energy, 50 damage, which is pretty good. It's on par with, like, say, Skarmory, without having to have a tool on it. So, and it has 90 HP, so it's a little bit bulkier, too. So I could definitely see Zeraora being splashed as like a early game attacker for lightning decks. We have Alola Diglett, happened to headbutt, 40, flip a coin, tails, this is nothing. All right, nothing crazy there. We have a new Shiinotic, which is actually important because Mallow works with Shiinotic, so this could actually be really good. Once during your turn, oh guys, I can't see. Okay, once during your turn, you may put a random Pokemon from your deck into your hand. That's actually very good. That's actually very good. That's going to make a lot of decks consistent. Now, to be fair, it is a stage 1, so is it worth putting 4... is it worth wasting 4 slots in your deck so that you have that extra chance to get more Pokemon. Who knows? Maybe it could be good. Pair that with Malo, you keep it alive for longer. It has colorless attack cost, so you could splash it in any deck. Really, has Gentle Slap for 40. So you could use this like a stall to get all of your Ultra Beasts, give up that point, and then use Lusamine to accelerate energy. I don't know. It could be good. Could be good. All speculation right now. Let's see what this card is. This is the Rowlet. I flipped 3 coins. This attack is 10 for each head. I don't know how much better this is going to be than the other Rowlet that has a snipe attack, but it is cute. It is a cute Rowlet. Look at him. If he fits, he sits. Alright, let's see what else we got. I think... Is that it? I think that's it. Yeah. Just gonna double check. Make sure I didn't miss anything. I think those are all the cards. Ooh, yep. Alright, so we got a lot of great cards. This is, again, coming out next week from today, so definitely check out the channel. We're going to be opening some packs for Extradimensional Crisis, but I'm super excited to see how these Ultra Beasts are going to shape up. I hope that there are more Ultra Beast support that we have on top of the Lusamine. I think the Lusamine card is going to be crazy if you could, you know, build a deck that perfectly fits that playstyle of losing a point and then just coming in with like a secondary attacker and just sweeping the game. I think this could be really fun. We have a lot of fun cards to play with soon. So I'm super excited. Thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you guys later.